this girl, by the way, this girl uploaded a video. Now, I replied to this. I said, you already know it's going to be some real bullshit when a Floyd starts out with my truth. So this girl right here, this is crazy. So just make sure to everybody get you know, all on the same page with this. This girl fucked her cousin. She fucked her cousin. She had sex with her cousin. Her blood cousin. Not cousin-in-law, not second cousin, her cousin. And her boyfriend found this shit out and exposed her.
Hello everyone. I am here to say my truth and share my story on the things that have been released on the internet and the things that have happened to me. First and foremost, I want to start off by taking full accountability for what I did. I want to start off by apologizing to the person that I hurt the most in this situation, which was my ex.
You apologize to your family. You should apologize to your family.
I want to say sorry to my supporters that I disappointed. I did a lot of things that I'm not proud of, and I have to own up to them. To my ex, I'm so sorry for her.
There's been like 3 cuts so far already.
Hurting you, and I'm sorry that I did not take your feelings into consideration when I did what I did. But our relationship,
honestly, like, it's not even about the cheating. It's about the fact that it was your cousin.
Not picture perfect as it may seem.
She's reading a script.
In our relationship, and I was in a very dark place at the time when I did what I did.
I was in a dark place. Yeah, that dark place was called Kentucky. When you decided to fuck your cousin.
I have to own up to what I did. I have to take accountability for my actions.
Kentucky.
And in doing that, I've come to realize that I need help for myself.
You do.
And for all my loved ones around me.
Yeah, like your family.
I know I've done wrong.
Your aunt and uncle.
I fucked up. And
your parents.
Taking time away to seek professional help in order to correct my mistakes, reflect on what I've done, and become a better person. But I'm
gonna just like real quick. I'm gonna TLDR what I think she should have done instead of this. I think that she should have just played into it. I think that she should have just started posting thirst traps. And I guarantee you, because like she's pretty hot. Like I guarantee you, every comment would have been like, "I wish I was her cousin." Like, oh my God, I wish my cousin was this hot. Like everything, like you could have, like she could have come out from under this. She easily could have come out from under this.
I'd like to come on here to share my story.
I can fix her. Yeah, exactly.
Regardless, I've done wrong, and I did not have to go down that route.
So I
deeply regret it.
Right.
But there's more to my story, and there's a lot of lies and misinformation being spread about me in order to farm more hate and negativity towards my name.
Yeah.
And I would like to clear up a lot of things.
Okay.
First, I want to address the note that was released online. I did not have any involvement in creating it or writing it in any way. It was only shared to me. And I also want to make this very clear. I did not have any sexual intercourse with anybody outside of my relationship. There was a rumor going around that I was cheating my entire relationship, and I've been doing this for months, which is completely false because this is only a recent incident that had occurred. I'm not trying to make anything I've done sound any better, but I think it's important that I share my truth because of the insane amount of lies that are being spread about me on the
I mean, she's probably just lying, number one. Number one, she's probably just lying. Number two, like if you're sending, the thing is that if you're making a bucket list of sex acts to do with your cousin, like the intent very clearly was to have sex, and you were being sexual with him. So like I don't really understand how this is even a conversation.
Firstly, I want to clear up that I wasn't disowned by anybody, and I still have a great relationship with my mother. This was a fallacious rumor that was started by someone that I thought was a friend, and is completely untrue. My family does not agree with the choices that I made, but they're standing beside me as I continue to get help.
What choices? What, because I'm not really sure what you mean by that. Like, what do you mean? So, like, you say the choices that I made. That's very passive. Like, what does that mean? What choices did she make, guys? The Lannister choices? Yeah.
and work to better myself.
Kentucky
I also wanna talk
mistakes.
about a stream that my ex was on where he alleged that I did not want to publicly claim him and I wanted to hide our relationship from the internet. But
No, you're hiding another relationship.
in the first year of us being together, we actually had a popular couple page. And the real reason on why I wanted to go private was because at the time I had a lot of people actively telling me to leave him because it was toxic. I also want to make it clear that
it was toxic. Like, so what does it mean? Like, what it was toxic? Like, let's go ahead.
Or a stepbrother or any content like that that we made together was his idea and he convinced me to do it. The next thing I want to address is a very serious topic. It is my belief that suicide in any form should be taken serious and never lightly. While I understand the streaming business and the need to say crazy things in order to get clips and impressions, the thought that somebody's personal struggle with suicide can be used by anybody.
You trying to bait out your suicide and make people feel sorry for you because you fucked your cousin, cheated on your boyfriend, living in his house, spending his money, sending ass pictures to your blood cousin, and then you want to go and act like, oh my God, feel sorry for me? Bitch, shut the fuck up. Nobody cares. Nobody gives a fuck. I'm so sick of this suicide baiting bullshit to avoid accountability. Get the fuck off the internet if it's bothering you. Go work at Popeyes. Go work at fucking Wendy's.
For jokes and views is disgusting and cruel. While I've been off the net,
I hate this shit, bro. Like, and the moment somebody tries to use, oh my God, I'm so sad that y'all are mean to me. Nah, bitch, it's too bad. You shouldn't have done it.
It's brought to my attention that the streamer Snowcone
Mm-hmm.
made up a false rumor that I admitted myself into a suicide facility in order to get attention from my ex. I was involuntarily admitted into a suicide facility because I was considered...
Should have put you in another facility. Should have put you in a mental institution instead. They had it right. Halfway.
A threat to myself. It was a terrible experience and one I would never wish on myself or anybody else. I want to say
this is like this is such bait, bro. Like, does anybody really buy into this?
That while I understand I'm not perfect and I've done wrong.
Like, what if he killed himself because he found out that you were doing that? What if your cousin killed himself? What if one of your parents or your aunt or uncle killed themselves because they found out about this? You don't think about anybody else except for yourself, and then you want other people to have empathy for you when you just go on a rampage of bad behavior and negative things that hurt other people. But the moment that any of it reflects on you, now you want to talk about being suicidal and, oh my God, it's so scary and I'm so sad. Like, who gives a fuck about you? Gives a fuck about you? You're hurting other people.
Regardless of the mistakes
I'm the victim,
that a person makes.
My truth, I'm the victim. Jesus Christ, bro. Like, this is a Foyd video.
It doesn't give you or anybody else the right to belittle, lie, and create false allegations about somebody's mental health. Throughout all of this, you've lied.
I'm definitely belittling it. I'm absolutely belittling it. You're using it as a justification. You're using it as like a get out of jail free card to try to like farm sympathy. It's pathetic.
And made up rumors about me in order to hate farm me and get attention.
I did that.
Even though you don't care, I want to let you know that the rumors you created have garnered me more death threats and have made my mental battle that much harder.
Oh my God. Wow, that's so sad. People criticized you on the internet and people were mean to you about it too. Oh my God. I guess, you know what? That's a great point. I guess nobody can say anything bad about you now. You're no longer, you no longer should have to experience consequences, and nobody should be allowed to discuss something that you did or didn't do because it hurts your feelings. Oh, wow. I never thought about that.
And that hurts from someone I considered a close friend. Me and my ex were involved in a toxic and abusive relationship. When I was in love with him, I was blind to the harmful behavior and abuse that was going on.
Oh, he's abused you.
Our relationship was built on unhealthy emotional attachment, and I stayed because it was all that I knew. He was my first boyfriend. He was my first everything. And I met him when I was 18, just graduated high school, and he was 21. There's two sides to every story, and our relationship was unhealthy on both ends. And since he's decided to bring my wrongdoings onto the internet, I believe it is only fair that I bring attention to the things that he has done to me, because my ex was never a saint like he paints himself out to be. We had a lot of arguments throughout our relationship, which was normal, but what wasn't normal was the verbal, mental, and physical abuse that he subjected me to. He put me through a lot in the past 2.5 years of us being together. He even forced himself on me at one point.
Really?
My ex dealt with a lot of anger issues, and he would often use me as an outlet. For example, he would punch things, he would rip wires in the heat of conflicts. He would yell at me when I cried, and he would gaslit me. And
I would be way more willing to believe any of this. I would be, if you weren't really using this as clearly a defense to try to reframe accountability from people talking about you.
So I believed I was the problem. There were 2 or 3 times where my ex would approach me unprovoked.
No, you just accused this dude of rape. You just said this dude raped you. That's crazy.
And put me in a chokehold against the wall, and I would tell him to stop.
He put you in a chokehold?
I was scared, and he wouldn't. The next thing I'm about to say are serious allegations that I know men often get falsely accused of. But at the end of the day, all I can do is come on here, tell my truth, tell my story, whether you want to believe it or not. There was a time where me and my ex were drinking, and he forced himself onto me. And it hurt, and I cried, and I begged him to stop, but he never did. At the time of my essay, he was very rough on me, which resulted in me getting a cut on my insides. Luckily, I was able to take video footage of the blood on the scene and a graphic photo of the damage that resulted.
Video of the internal tearing is too... So there's... It happened 2 days ago?
After all this abuse, I formed a trauma bond with my ex, which made it hard for me to leave and left me in a cycle of half-hearted apologies.
Are we supposed to just immediately believe this?
That I continue to accept.
Here's the way I look at it, is that, maybe this is harsh, but you are literally a liar. You lied to your boyfriend. You're misrepresenting what people's criticism is. You're suicide baiting. You're on top of that fucking your cousin. Having sexual relations with your cousin. That's crazy. That's insane. Who does this? Why would anybody believe you? That's depraved.
This was a memory of mine that was heavily repressed because I didn't know how to process it at the time.
It was repressed.
And I was very oblivious to what a healthy relationship was supposed to look like. After 1 year of mental torment and trying to get my ex to change to no avail, I left. Here's proof of my ex admitting to his anger issues and admitting to the abuse that led
What is this here?
to the fallout of our relationship. I still have the letters that he wrote for me where he confessed to his abuse and confessed to the wrongdoings that he put me through in our relationship. I also have a screenshot of a 20-minute confession where he confessed to his wrongdoings, and he made it for me in order to convince me to continue being in a relationship with him. I tried to re-access the link in order to showcase the video for you guys today, but it was sent by him and it was privated by him, so I no longer have access to it. My often try to use money as a way to avoid responsibility for his shortcomings. I'm very grateful for everything my ex bought for me. However, I don't appreciate insisting that I was freeloading off of him when everything he ever did was his choice. And I don't believe a relationship should just be reduced to illicit expenses either.
This is, oh my God.
Monetary value does not disregard toxic behaviors. After all of these gestures, I took my ex back in February of 2025. And in March of that year, after leaving him from the airport, I was set into a spiral of losing myself and wanting to seek therapy. Here's the video I recorded after leaving my ex.
I just don't know what I'm doing anymore, but
Just got antennas on? So the only video footage is you decided to record yourself crying?
I feel like
Damn. Okay.
I'm losing my mind, bro. So
wow.
I just need to listen and get help from other people in my life, or maybe therapy.
Woman these days, I can't believe it.
I think like a lot of stuff has been going on like in my life. Like I need to stop.
You gotta stop. How long is this gonna go on?
They're not. I'm sorry. It's just so like.
I don't want to listen to this shit.
At the end of the day, I chose to stay in this relationship, and I made my mistakes.
Yeah.
I regret everything
I
did,
made my
and
mistakes.
I wish I could take it all back. I never wanted to hurt anybody, and I understand how badly I messed up. The only thing I can do from now is
to your
take
family.
the time to better myself and to heal. The next and final thing I would like to discuss is my mental health. Throughout everything.
Oh my God. Classic. Let's talk about how sad I am. Oh my God. Does anybody buy this shit? Holy fuck. Let's talk about my mental health. Why?
That has happened, I have come to terms with the fact that I suffer with depression. It's a battle that
I'm depressed. That's the reason why I'm having sex with my blood cousin. That's the reason. Oh, okay.
I've been unknowingly fighting for the past 2 years. I was in denial and blamed it on a lot of other things in my life without fully understanding myself. Mental health is so stigmatized to where a lot of people, including...
No, you know what's even more stigmatized than mental health? Incest. That is, you know, I tell you something like mental health, bro, like honestly, totally okay compared to cousin fuckers.
Me do not get the help that they need when they need it, and it can often lead to self-destruction.
Why do you give a fuck? Like, again, what is the Jesus?
Throughout the past few weeks, I've attempted to take my life multiple times.
Yeah?
And the
No, you haven't. Everybody knows how to kill themselves. Everybody knows how to kill themselves. It's easy.
The only reason I'm here right now is because I failed. During this fight...
You slit your own throat like it's just nothing. You do try Charlie Kirk, you'd be dead in a minute. You shoot yourself in the head with a gun, you'd be dead in a second. Ah, get the fuck out of here. I don't want to hear this shit. How many times we gotta play patty cake with this bullshit, this emotional manipulation? I'm sorry I'm being harsh, but I hate this shit. I hate it.
Stopped eating, I stopped sleeping, and I struggled to take care of my well-being.
That's killing yourself?
I felt helpless, and every day I would struggle with finding a reason to continue to live. I often felt like the world would be a better place without me. The suicide facility that I was admitted to was an abrasive environment that only made me regress more. In my time there, I met a lot of people that were in worse positions than me, and I learned a lot about the unfair and inhumane treatment that these people receive. And from my experience there and my own personal journey, I've been very motivated to advocate for better resources and more attention given to these people to assist them in getting the proper help that they need.
I think we just put them all in a mental asylum and keep them in the crazy box, get them the fuck away from everybody else's normal. That's what I think. I think the fact that we gotta deal with these people terrorizing us every fucking day, dealing with this bullshit, is outrageous. It's crazy. We gotta listen to this. We gotta deal with this. We gotta live with this. Says who?
I understand that my actions have consequences.
Says who?
And I also understand how the internet works. So I knew the hate was inevitable, and I have no problem with facing that. However, I do want to remind you guys that I am still a human being, and I don't think anyone deserves the immense cyberbullying and the non-stop death threats that I've received in the past few days. I do believe that...
Too bad.
Bringing all of this to the internet and the way my ex did was completely wrong and invasive. It felt like a breach in our privacy. I know a lot of people don't...
It wasn't wrong for me to have sex with my cousin and have a sexual relationship with my cousin. No. It was wrong for somebody to talk about it.
Believe I deserve the platform that I have and don't think I should come back to the internet.
You sound so harsh sometimes, brother. The reason why I sound harsh is because I am fair. There are people like this that will try to manipulate you and use your feelings against you so they can subvert you, avoid accountability, and take advantage of other people in the future with allowing you and appealing to your best intentions and your best nature. I don't really have a best nature, so that's not a problem for me. So when I see this happen, I immediately identify it as the manipulation that it is. This is a manipulation. It's obviously a manipulation. So I really, and I think this is the truth, is that people like this, they ask for forgiveness whenever it's in their best interest, and then they hurt you whenever it's in their, it's also whenever it's in their best interest. This is what they do. So everything that people like this say and do is only in service of them allowing themselves to continue doing what they want. So, like, why would you listen to somebody that would tell you that? They use good hearts. Yes, there's nobody that is like the main thing that, like, I don't even dislike people like her on like a really profound level. I just view her as like a fucking weirdo freak, right? Like, I don't really care that much about it. Like, it's just, okay, yeah, it's a nutball. Who cares? The people that I really hate, the people that I really have the profound like distaste for, are the ones who enable this. They're the ones that try to act like they are on the right side of history. They try to act like they have the moral authority. They have the upper hand emotionally, that, like, you know, they're going to be a better person. I don't want to be a better person. I want these people out of society. I want these people. I want a better society. I don't want to be a better person. Using suicide as leverage? Yeah, I don't do that. Narcissistic manipulation? Exactly. Moral compass is a counter for shame? Yeah, exactly. Never allow yourself to be manipulated. The moment that somebody tries to appeal to your emotions, you should instantly assume that they're lying to you, that they're trying to take advantage of you, or they're trying to manipulate you in some way or another in order for them to take advantage of something you're doing or get something for themselves. My dad told me his first wife. So he had stayed up he had like a 12-hour shift as a truck driver. He was like delivering stuff to people's houses as a contractor. And his first wife was a crazy fucking bitch. I don't even know her name, but like it was something. And so, you know, basically he said he woke up in a pool because he could tell it was wet and it was her blood. And she had been cutting herself in the bed with him. And this is like, he just got home. He was fucking tired, bro. And I remember he told me that he said that the last time that he saw that bitch was whenever they were wheeling her away in the mental institution with the barred doors. And he waved her goodbye. And he said, "That's it, I'm done." He said, "That's it." That was... And every once in a while, I remember she would call him. One time, me and my dad were going out for barbecue. And she calls him, and she's screaming at him on the phone. And he just tells up, and she's like, "Hello!" I'm like, "Who's that?" He's like, "I don't know." "You ready to go?" I'm like, yeah, I'm ready to go. He's like, "All right, great. Yeah, so anyway, what'd you do in school?" So you got to understand, like, that's the way my dad raised me to deal with this shit. He did. And then he met his next psycho wife. He did. It's called my mom.
At all. I understand. What
Mom was also a bit nuts.
Undoable. It's terrible.
Uh-huh.
And I can't tell you enough how
She's
much
a bit crazy.
I regret it. However, I do want to come back. I do want to be able to use
never let this shit go.
To raise awareness for mental health, because I know there's a lot of people out there who are just like me, who are struggling, and they don't even...
There's a lot of people that are just like... I don't know about just like you. Unless you're in Game of Thrones, you're in Westeros, probably not. I don't know, maybe she recorded this in Alabama. You know, maybe there's like a second level to this.
I know it. I will be back to streaming. And I will be back to doing what I love. Because at the end of the day, I want to use my platform to help people. And I do believe after I get stronger and I get help, I can do that.
You're going to help people? Who are you going to help? Help them with what? Like, I mean, what do you mean? Like, what are we doing here? Like, this is so crazy. What are you even talking about?
And to all my supporters, I'm so sorry I let you guys down. I'm so sorry I disappointed you guys. And if you are still here to support me,
Yeah.
thank you. If not, that's okay too.
Right.
Thank you for your time. And thank you for listening to my truth and my story. This is my experience and the things that I went through in my relationship and in the past 2.5 years of my life.
That's crazy. So you decided to let all this out as soon as you get exposed for having sexual relations with your cousin. That's crazy. What are the odds of that? What great timing. Crazy timing. So anyway, this is also like, and this is the girl, right? Content creator. Now I'm gonna tell y'all, like, this is what you should have done. Before we go to his response, this is what you should have done. You should have gone and said nothing. You shouldn't have said a single thing. You should have just posted photos of you in a bikini, looking cute, looking hot. You said you were working out to send pictures of your cousin whenever you were, fucking, I guess, doing cam shows for him in your boyfriend's bedroom, right? So you should have done that. And I guarantee you, if she had responded to all this criticism with some hot-ass thirst traps, every fucking comment would have been, oh my God, moving to Alabama right now. Man, maybe they really do got something on that. You know what? This is my favorite. Like, I'm joining Streamer University next time for sure. I wish I was her cousin. Like, really, cam shows, exactly. So, like, that's really what you should have done. So, whatever PR firm that you hired, I don't know what they were thinking. I don't know what they were telling you, right? Maybe you didn't pay them any money. What's up? Yeah. So, hi, cuz. Hi, it's me, your long lost cousin, right? You would have so many of these comments. So that's what, and I really mean this, by the way. I genuinely mean this. It would have gone 1,000 times better for you. It would have turned into a meme. You would have, and you would have been. Is it some rancid fucking? I wouldn't even say she's for the streets. Like this is like for the. I don't even know what to say, right? Because we always talk about making jokes about this, right? We talk about making jokes about this, but like, damn, who does this shit, right? Like, God, fucking damn. So, hello, favorite cousin. Yeah, exactly. And so for the family, for the family reunion. And so, what is this here? Platform? Oh my God.
And assist them and getting the proper help that they need.
Mm-hmm.
I understand.
Oh my God, bro! Are you really getting finessed by this?
I also understand how the internet
Don't tell me you went and you got a diva you got diva tattooed on you, and now today you're going and getting finessed by this obvious sympathy baiting. Don't tell me you're literally getting you're getting owned.
So I knew the hate was inevitable, and I have no problem with facing that. However, I do want to remind you guys that I am still a human being. And
what was his chat saying? I can't read it.
Deserves the immense cyberbullying and the non-stop death threats that I've received in the past few days. I do believe
some guy LMAO, bro. Like, yeah, bro.
That bringing all of this to the internet and the way
that ass though, I will say that, like, bro, why is y'all hating on this girl and making her suicidal? That's weird as fuck.
Because it's weird to have sex with your cousin. Incest produces children that are like a higher probability of being genetically defective and fucked up. And then it becomes a huge drain on all of society because we have to pay for them. So, like, I don't want to have some incest baby come out with 3 arms, 4 legs, and 1 eye. Like, we don't need another Cyclops. We already got rid of them, like in the Odyssey. We don't need any more. I don't want to deal with it. Turn it off.
Because she wanted some cousin dick. Like, gang, that's her.
Dude, how do you say that?
Hating on this girl and making her suicidal. That's weird as fuck. Just because she wanted some cousin dick.
You've got to be joking. He's got to be memeing. Like, you've got to be joking by this.
Like, gang, that's her business. It might be some nut shit, but she just want to try that little shit out. Bro, come on, bro. It's only so many times you could play house before you want the husband.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
So look, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? This don't mean hate on her, bro. If she actually fucked her cousin game,
Everybody's
there's no way
spent
to
like,
really
what
ever
the
know.
fuck are
She's
you talking
denying it.
about?
Kenneth saying he did. There's no way to ever know, but don't hate on her and tell her
He's
to end her life.
he has to
fucked
be.
up. That's not how you treat people, bro. Two wrongs don't make a right.
The moment that you engage in any side of, oh, don't hate on somebody, don't tell them to take their life, it means that, like, you have any accountability for that. Nobody's saying that. Nobody's trying to say that. So, like, if she's saying that people are telling her that and you're not telling them to say that, then, I mean, like, I don't really ever, because it's a form of emotional manipulation. It is.
She just want to try that little shit up and dick. Idol girl.
I mean, this is really... I'm going to listen to this again. I want y'all to hear this again.
Hey, bro, why is y'all hating on this girl and making her suicidal? That's weird as fuck. Just because she wanted some cousin dick. Like, gang, that's her business. It might be some nut shit, but she just want to try that little shit out. Bro, come on, bro. It's only so many times you can play house before you want the husband. So...
That's crazy. Wow. He gotta be trolling. He's probably trolling. This is shit's so funny to me. It's so funny. And this what's wrong with the world. Honestly, this has been going on in the world for forever, right? It's been going on forever. And so this is really...
There's no way out of this one. I'm sorry, but you're done. You're finished. So apparently Cat has dropped a video titled My Truth, but the whole video's fucking lies. So how the fuck does that work? I'm not gonna lie, Cat, you fucked with the wrong one. Nobody, and I mean nobody, will sit here and fucking lie on my fucking name, bruh. Hell nah. Alright, so the demon has dropped the video My Truth. For whatever fucking reason, it has 2.8 thousand likes. Y'all niggas...
You gotta download the extension.
Are sick in the head. Y'all
No,
niggas.
no, he down extension. What does it say? Negative 22. Negative 22,000. Shawty done lost her damn mind. Yeah. Shawty done lost her damn mind. For real, for real. My truth. Your truth is that you cracked your cousin. I'm sorry to my ex, and then accuse him of the most horrible stuff. Y'all dating? Nah, we cousins. She tried to throw Uno cards poker game. Cuzzo in the back holding up flashcards like SNL. I got caught. Let's make this about my ex. Top 10 comment section. She talking about everything but the cousin. The cousin cracked immediately after this video. Family functions finna be... Family functions finna be hell. Oh my god.
Hello.
No, never mind. It's wrong.
Really let yourself get manipulated by this demon, bro. By this fucking demon. Let's
Thank
get into
you.
it.
Yes.
Hello, everyone. I am here to say my truth and share my story on the for what I say sorry to my. I'm sorry that I.
All right, I'm sorry for fucking. You know what? I'm sorry for cheating on you with my cousin, but our relationship wasn't perfect, so that's the reason why I did so. I'm sorry for sending my cousin pictures of my ass, titties, and fucking cooch on your living room couch and in your restroom and on my bed, but you know what? Because our relationship wasn't okay, that excuses it.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry that you had to find my cousin's cock in my camera roll, but you know what? It's okay. Because our relationship wasn't okay in the first place. And that right there is the work of the reputation saver that you was emailing and your fucking YouTube manager told me about, bruh.
So you went and hired a firm to try to write you to get your money back. You need to get your money back right now. That's crazy. You paid for this?
Told me that the moment I exposed you, that you was emailing people trying to figure out ways how to come back from this shit, bruh.
I have to own up to what I did. I have to take accountability
It might be the bricks and minifigs side hustle.
for my actions. And in doing that, I've come to realize that I need help for myself and for all my loved ones around.
Okay, all right, yeah, we get that.
Help in order to correct my mistakes,
just-
misinformation, being stirred up a lot of things.
Note! Bro, on Apple phones, you share a note to somebody, you collaborate on a note. Both people, you have to literally like damn near like accept that shit. Am I tripping? It's a shared note.
That's whenever they had to list all the different ways they were gonna have sex, like having sex in public. By the way, you have sex in public, I'm gonna be real, like that is, in my opinion, go to jail. There's kids in public. There's kids in public. We don't do that. We don't do that. Now you want to go do that? There's places in the world where you can go do that. America is not one of those places. It's fucking disgusting. What the hell are you talking about doing this shit? It's nasty behavior. Who does this? You go to the zoo, you see that.
Through your notes app, and that shit was there. You have a bucket list with your cousin, bro. Like, come on, bro. Some of the stuff that's on there doesn't even make sense if he wrote it from his point of view. The internet is not that stupid.
In any way. It was only shared to me.
That's true.
And I also want to make this very clear. I did not have any sexual intercourse with anybody outside of my relationship. There was a rumor going around that I was cheating my entire relationship, and I've been doing this for months, which is completely false.
Hey, first of all, hold on. First of all, there's clips on the internet of you literally admitting, confessing your love for your cousin.
But back when I was like, I don't even know the age, to be honest.
I gotta use the bathroom. I gotta use the bathroom. See, y'all see what I'm saying about that OnlyFans shit? Like, that's what she should have done. Like, she's stupid. She gotta fire that PR. Like, PR firms are a waste of money. You always lean into it, even if it's bad. Especially if it's bad. All right. Here we go. Let's watch it. I'm not ready for
I was
this.
young. I was just hitting puberty. Me and my cousin,
L story, yep, get
we
to the
kind of had a
point.
thing. We kind of had.
So you're telling me this is round 2? You want to know the real twist of the story, probably? Maybe it's 2 different cousins. She the family bicycle, everybody gets a chance to ride. I don't know. I'm not saying, listen, I'm not saying that's the way it is. I'm saying that's the way it could be.
Thing going, but like it was kind of one-sided though. It was more so me, but like I remember like I had a big crush on this nigga because we were best friends, and at the time being best friends with a guy when I'm just hitting puberty and like my hormones are a little bit like peaking, you know what I'm saying, I kind of associated him with
So what's the excuse this time?
that. Me and my ex were involved in a toxic and abusive relationship.
How you had an ex before you even hit puberty? Damn, like what the fuck people doing? I remember people do that in my middle school. I say, what the fuck you got a girlfriend for? She don't even play Smash Brothers. Get that bitch at. I don't want to talk to her.
Toxic and abusive.
Fuck out of here.
Toxic and abusive. This is what they always fucking do. You see how the shift went from, I'm sorry for sending my cousin nudes. I'm sorry that you had to walk in on me showing my bare ass and my bare ass cheeks to my cousin on FaceTime. To me and my ex had a very toxic relationship, and it was very abusive. But you know what? Let's see what I did. Let's see how abusive I was, right? Okay, let's see.
When I was in love with him, I was blind to the harmful behavior and abuse that was going on. Our relationship was built, and I met him when I was 18, just graduated high school, and he was
You was a freshman in college, and I just turned 21, and I was literally a junior in college.
18 and 21 is nothing bad about that. Anybody that thinks that there's something bad about that is probably like a girl that got groomed on the internet and is projecting her trauma onto somebody else. There's nothing wrong with 18 and 21. What are we even talking about? What are we even doing here?
Okay, now I don't even know why that like you trying to make it seem like I was like, no, I did not mess with you before you were 18. I messed with you after, once you were in college, bro. Like, what's going on right now? Like, you're trying so hard to make me look weird and to shift the focus, but bro, stop it, bro. It's not gonna work, bro.
Because my ex was never a saint like he paints himself out to be. We had a lot of mental and physical.
Notice how she's reading a script, right? Like, can y'all like? I wish I could just zoom in on her eyes. These soulless, evil eyes, and just see the fucking script on her PC screen, bro. This is sickening, bro. Like, these niggas really emailed her talking about, we gonna save you. All you gotta do is sign your soul away. Her soul is gone, bro. She's reading off a script they orchestrated a whole story to bring me down. It's sick.
He put me through a lot in the past 2.5 years of us being together. He even forced himself on me at one point.
Say wallahi. Yo, hold on.
My ex dealt with a lot of anger issues, and he would often use me as...
Okay, no. First of all, I've never forced myself on her. I've never forced myself on her. I've never put my hands on her. I've never done any of the sort, my nigga. First of all, this girl was literally like, I don't know what's the...
Guys, I don't know who to believe. Should I believe the girl who's a serial liar who's apparently had a romantic relationship with her cousin on and off for probably 10 years? Or should I believe the guy that showed her phone of her doing all this stuff and her laundry list of all the different ways that she wanted to have sex with her cousin? Oh, jeez, guys. Like, I really wonder.
Were like over sexual or like overly freaky, but bro, she literally would force me to drink. I've never drank or smoked in my life until I met this girl. I have African parents and I don't fuck with that shit. I remember there was a time she even forced me to get my matching tattoo. There was a time, I think it was at the tattoo shop or whatever. I was on a double date. I'm
surprised they even let him do that. Like, I had a friend with African parents, and he used to fuck around a bit, and then like after he turned like 20 or 21, his parents were like, because he was like related to like some fucking like super rich family in Nigeria. Like, they said, nah, you got to switch sides. He goes, what do you mean? He's like, he's a detective for the police department now. His last name, bro, has like 4 O's in it. It's like this long. I'm not even kidding.
Her and 2 girls, they were gay or whatever. And bro, she was getting on me because I told her I did not want to smoke and drink.
That's my boy.
She was literally in the hallway crashing out on me because I did not want to smoke and drink. This girl was a bad influence, always trying to force me to smoke and drink every fucking time she's seen me, bro.
There were 2 or 3 times where my ex would approach me unprovoked and put me in a chokehold against the wall. And
put you in a chokehold? Like, you're making me seem like I'm the fucking like I'm a fucking devil. Put you in a chokehold. Does that, yo, like, anybody that knows me in real life, does that even sound like something I would do? You're telling me I would walk up to you and just fucking put you in a chokehold? What type of shit is that, bro? Like, nigga, I've never heard you say that shit ever. Like, where's the proof, bro? Like how are you saying this with a straight face? This got to be a script.
Scared, and he wouldn't. The next thing I'm about to say are serious allegations that I know men often get falsely accused of.
Falsely accused. So you're about to falsely accuse me like every other girl does to niggas, bro. Let's see what you got to say.
But at the end of the day, all I can do is come on here, tell my truth, tell my story, whether you want to believe it or not. There was a time when me and my ex were drinking, and he forced himself onto me.
Every single time we drank, she forced me to drink. Every single time we drank, she forced me to drink. She would always say, I want to see you blackout drunk. I want to see you drunk. I want you to just get loose and do whatever. But that's not the point, because I've never forced myself onto you. Never. Every single time we did something, we had consent. You know why? Because you're the overly sexual one. I'm a nonchalant.
Wait. The girl that's busted it open for her cousin is the sexual one? That said that she had an ex-boyfriend whenever she was hitting puberty? No, wait, what? No way!
Ass nigga. I'd be chill.
I do think that's actually what happened, is because like I'm kind of the same as him, as where like I don't smoke or drink or do anything like that. And there are girls that like the idea of making a guy that is pretty well put together, or like not even put together, but like reserved, like having that power over him to make him like lose control emotionally. Like for women, it's like, as I said, it's all about ego, right? That's it. It's about ego to break him, right? It's control thing. And I've dealt with girls like this in the past. So the psychology tracks. It does.
in my own world. And I think that's what made you mad. I think that's what made you think I don't like you, because I'm not always trying to fuck. I'm not always trying to have sex, because I believe there's more to just sex, bro. You're always, every single day.
And me getting a cut on my insides.
Oh,
Luckily, I was able to take video footage.
Y'all seen how she just looked at the script?
Luckily,
If this really happened, why was this never a talking point in every single time you streamed once we broke up? It was always stuff like, oh, he would yell at me. Oh, something about the airport. He left me at the airport. Why was this never a topic? Why, matter of fact, why was this never brought to the police? Why is this only coming to the light now? I bet $100,000 that nobody in the world can say that you told them this. This is false. This is cap. And I know this is what the fucking reputation savers told you to look for. Any proof of fucking violence or SA. Like, you're sick and you're not gonna manipulate these people, bro. You're not gonna do that, bro. Fuck no.
I never wanted to hurt anybody, and I understand how badly I messed up. The only thing I can do from now is take the time to better myself and to heal.
Yeah, so after all that,
the only thing I can do now is to take this time to better myself and to heal. PR companies need to be against the law. Like, whatever y'all try to come up with and write, like, it's always bad. Like, I had to deal with this, like, I mean, you remember the OTK controversies? We had the idea of doing that, right? And so I had to deal with this before myself. Let me tell you something. It's a bunch of hot air. It's a bunch of bullshit. And the best ways that we got out of trouble and drama is really whenever I said, this is the way it happened, that's what it is, and we just wrote out a statement. Like, we never had any sort of advantage. Like, people do that, I think, because they get nervous. But you just got to tell people the way it is. You get AI, yeah.
So yeah, basically, I cheated on Kenneth with my cousin. But you know what? He did all of this in the past, and some things that I just found out because the crisis reputation saver people told me to lie about. But
throughout everything that has happened, I have come to terms with the fact that I suffer with depression.
Depression. Depression. What type of depression makes you send news to your cousin? What type of depression makes you lie to me that you're going to stream in Kentucky just to hang out with your cousin? What type of depression does that, bruh? That's not depression. Why do girls always play the I'm depressed? I'm depressed, so I went ahead and spread my legs and took pictures down there to send to my cousin because I'm depressed. And
the exact same shit that I said. Exact same
in my
shit.
house, by the way. In the other room, by the way. Doors locked. I always wondered why the doors were locked. But, you know, it makes sense now. it makes so much sense now.
Oh, my God. Holy shit. And she tried to drop up. Oh, by the way. If anybody is qualified to speak, I believe is Lord to your God.
Well, you want me to convince you as to why you don't want to fuck with me? You want me to fight for something you just tried to end? That's what I'm saying. Like, messages like this, yo, men in here. When a chick try to break up with you, let her. Just let her. And say something real brief. I promise you that shit will stick. That shit will stick to her until she fucking 50-something years old. She'll always remember you like, damn, I remember fucking with, oh my God, I remember I was fucking with this guy when I was like 22. I sent him this.
Talking about generational psychological warfare.
Big text. This motherfucker really just said goodbye or is that all and have a great life? And she'll just remember that shit for the rest of her days. These big fucking paragraphs, every time you send a woman these giant paragraphs like this,
they win. They win. Every time you send them a paragraph, they're winning. Every single time you send them an emoji, you win.
Them power. I'm not just talking about her in general, I'm talking about women in general.
Yeah.
The longer the paragraph, the more power they have over you mentally because they know they got to you.
And the thing is that, bro, like I have. Oh, fuck. I don't even want to talk about it. The way that you see, and this is the problem, right? Is that I don't know if low tier God is the same as me, but like you learn these things from experience. It's not like you just are born with this. No. You discover this. You find out, oh, okay, that's the way it happens.
Always keep it brief. Nothing more than a sentence. If you feel like carrying it on, one sentence, two sentences is too much. All right. But
oh my God, bro. And he's right about that. Yeah, I mean, like, he is. And the thing is that I've even had the mindset that as soon as one of them get mad at me, I just stop talking to them. And then usually, like, 9 times out of 10, they just...
Well, you want me to convince...
They just forget about it.
There's no way out of...
They forget about it. Because they were mad in the moment, but that moment was 2 hours ago. You just stop talking to them. Because, again, like, there are certain girls, like, this girl seems like the kind of person that's like that, where, like, they thrive on turmoil. They thrive on discord. They thrive, like, this is the kind of girl that will take, like, you're nice, like, you got a nice bathroom, right? You've got maybe your toothbrush, your toothpaste, shaving cream, maybe, like, hand wash, like, 2 or 3 other things, maybe something for skincare, and, like, maybe soap. And they will take that entire thing. It's this big, and they will fill it up with shit. They will come up with some fucking, like, oh no, this is some special coconut oil extract, extra thing that nobody needs, and this is a hairspray. But wait a minute, that's not even your color of hair. Yeah, but I was thinking about, can we throw it away? No, we can't throw it away. And that's it. And this is what they do. It's what they fucking do. And so it's conflict oriented. Yeah, these people are conflict oriented. And they're the ones that watch Love Island. And why do they watch Love Island? Because they need drama. And you want to know why they need drama? It's because they got nothing else going on. They don't have shit going on. There's nothing they're fucking doing. You know what they do? They wake up in the morning. You know what their plan is? They'll fuck some dude's life up. Fuck somebody's day up. Let me go to Starbucks and have a problem. Let me go to Target and have a confrontation. Let me have a disagreement about a sales price. Let me go and have some sort of an altercation at Bed Bath & Beyond. Let me go to Ross and then complain that the price on the tag isn't the price at the register, and they have to call the manager, and there's like 4 people that have to give me attention now, right? And so, like, that's it. Basically, you can't go and get the attention from your fucking real life boyfriend because he's busy, so you've got to get the attention from the manager at Ross, who's calling the police. That's it. Bro's trauma dumping. What can I say? And so anyway, let's rob a Walmart. And so I'm gonna fuck my cousin, right? Yeah, that's definitely that's the way you deal with it. And so more riots in Belfast. We're going to get to the Belfast shit. I just want to talk about this because I thought it was really, really, really fucking entertaining. And honestly, LTG is completely right. The more nonchalant, like, I actually hate that some girls are like this. And there aren't girls that are like this. The girls that are like this are not girls, they're foids. They're foids. Like, but if you have to play mental fucking guerrilla warfare with some girl in order to make her do what you want her to do or to act normal, like, think about that, right? You're now, like, now you are a PlayStation, you are an Xbox, this is a game now, and, like, you're dealing with this, like, and you've got to think about all these different levels. A huge red flag. Like, I've always had the mindset that, like, you know, I talk to people pretty directly. And, like, if people have a problem with that, then, you know, it is what it is, right? That's their problem. That's it. And so, just super chill, laid back, all things considered, yeah, he's fine. I mean, like, again, like, and it's insane, honestly. You would put that on somebody. It's a crazy, crazy, crazy thing to acknowledge. Ironically, they did any of the shit they accused him of, they'd probably still be together. He's too nice for her. Yeah, he is. And there's a lot of guys, see, like, there is a war. There is a war between soulless foids and sensitive young men. And these sensitive young men that are well-intentioned, good-meaning, respectful, good boys that love their mothers, they are not ready for these demons. They're not ready. And I They get red pilled. They do. I think that's what happens. I think that a lot of them unironically get red pilled because of the bad reactions and bad like experiences they have with girls like this. I think that's legit what it is. We're not ready yet. Because like I remember that, like, just tell her how you feel. Well, just explain just explain the way that you're thinking. just simply, just rationally explain what the problem is. just tell her what the problem is. You know what I mean, right? And so anyway, I don't know. This is a crazy saga. I just had to talk about it. And again, I could go into more of it, right, or anything else. Oh, one more.
I know I've done wrong. I fucked up. And I'm taking time away to seek professional help in order to correct my mistakes.
Professional help. I ain't gonna lie. If I'm your nigga, you gotta mold a whole new pussy, bitch. Like, on God, like, facts. Like I ain't gonna lie. Even if you're a new nigga, like, you gotta mold a whole new pussy. Like, the fact that your cousin been in your DNA, like, it's just disgusting. I'll be honest, it's just disgusting.
I know I've done wrong. I fucked up. And I'm taking time away to seek professional.
That's honestly the funniest soundboard I ever seen in my life. That shit was fucking funny, bro. Like, everybody else that uses soundboard is shit stupid. That shit was funny, though. It was really funny. And, wow. Still would? I know. And everybody's typing that. Like, y'all are typing that, oh, I still would. She's innocent. You know, like, if she fucks her cousin, I hope I'm her cousin, right? All this stuff, like, that's the thing. All she should have done, she should have doubled down. She should have doubled down, post bikini pictures. She could have. She could have totally, like, she could have taken this L and turned it into a W. Not a W like a win, a W for, like, what the fuck. Like, damn. So she got exposed for that, and now she's posting bikini. Oh. Oh, wow. Right? That's a lot. And W for Wincest? Right. And so anyway, like, I don't even know what to say about this. It's really, it's really crazy for me to look at. It is just too much. Advertise OnlyFans? Yeah, I'll see if there's any more of these to look at. But that's really been about it. And crime herself, sugar daddy. One more.
Guy who sends... I had sent this video to a friend. By the way, she sent this to the guy who sends her every single dollar she had to her name. His name was Etz. He basically was a sugar daddy that she didn't really talk to me about. She would FaceTime him at times. I really wish I knew what they were FaceTiming about. Maybe it was some cousin shit. I don't know. But yeah.
I wonder.
A lot of times she would say this is her friend, but nah, it's her sugar daddy. You know why? Because he would often pay for her Ubers, pay for her rebookings if she missed a flight, pay for all of that. And because you were stranded at the airport, you know what you did? You called me so I could pay for those flights. But even if you didn't call me to pay for those flights, you had other people paying for you. Your mod manager, his name is X. I don't know who the fuck he is, but I would go to your Cash App and you had thousands sent to you. And meanwhile, I'm working my ass off. You had money.
So she trying to kill herself while she got simps just dropping bans on her like crazy, fucking her cousin, making up a bucket list of every fucking episode in Game of Thrones, and at the same time making up bullshit about him. Are you kidding me? What? No, she doesn't mean XQC. He would not do that.
On the side,
he would never do. He's a good boy.
You just don't even help. You just, I don't know what it went to or what you did with that money, but you just had money coming in from multiple other guys. And I'm guessing that's why you're saying that you didn't even fucking like ask me to help you because you had money from other guys. The whole time you was asking me, you was asking me to buy you food, you asked me to buy you this, take you there, buy you flights, take you to Universal Studios, $2,000 trip by the way, pay for everything, flights, everything.
Wow. My truth. Bitch, you fucked your cousin. You slept with your cousin.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you.
We don't care.
Jerry,
I love this. You took accountability. Might see a tweet. I'm not a good professional. I don't know who this is. This is a 48-minute video response. I can't read that. Oh, man.
I lost my bitch, man, she kinda failed me. Time for my body, baby, come and smell me. Gotta tell me. I lost my bitch, man, she kinda failed me. Time for my body, baby.
That's crazy. You saw the Lego GoFundMe was restored. Let me lock in with that in a bit. I'm not ready for that yet, but I'm gonna get to it. Don't worry about it. Oh my god, I really just don't even know what to say. His bitch fucked her cousin, then she gets caught by her boyfriend and exposed. She tries pulling the rape card on him. Oh fuck no. That's a crazy... Damn, bro, like... Wow. We are nothing like...
me, because I know there's a lot of people out there who are just like me.
Damn. Her cousin's POV while making this video? Jesus Christ, man. Like, 12-minute defending herself, cracking her cousin. Yeah, I mean, it's just bad, man. It really... A bitch needs to be put in jail. I think that, honestly, I think that the world has a way of working itself out. It does. It has a way of working itself out, and this is just another situation like that. And anyway, yeah, I just want to talk about that. I saw it yesterday, and man...